Hey guys, and welcome to my 2019 Tesla Model 3 with full self-driving. The reason why I'm uploading this on the tech channel is because we are going to be testing full self-driving, and full self-driving is a piece of software, so it might as well go on the technology channel. We are on full self-driving version 12.5.4.2. Yeah, so I know version 13 is out, but since my car is a hardware 3 Model 3 and not a hardware 4 Model 3, Model Y, or S or X or whatever, I don't get version 13 yet, so I don't get all the cool features like just pushing the button and it takes me to wherever. I actually have to engage it, but this is going to be a test of how hardware 3 performs in 2024 at night on version 12. So obviously you can see it is nighttime, which will be a good test of full self-driving, and get myself going here like so. We'll just engage full self-driving. Now this is FSD supervised, so I can have my hands off the wheel, but since it's nighttime, that might not be super possible with this. Yeah, so you can see attention monitoring unavailable. Now it is a 55 zone right now, but it's just about to go to 70. It did not pick up on the 70 sign, so I'm going to push the accelerator pedal to get us up to 70 miles an hour. Auto high beams working great there. Turning off for this car. Its speed control is wildly inaccurate, and sometimes it does wipers for no reason. But it'll speed up when the speed limit's lower than it thinks it is, and then it'll go way slower than it needs to on some situations that this slows down. It's definitely riding that yellow line. It did correct. Let's see how it handles this curve going this way. It's doing pretty good. It's doing about 55, which I think is definitely appropriate for this. Now it's not going to slow down for these train tracks, I don't think, so we'll see how this feels. I would have hit these at about 40. I mean, it felt alright. Those aren't super bad train tracks. They're not great by any means, but they're not awful. Brakes, the signal has been engaged, and we're going to merge. Now I might have to push the accelerator pedal. Okay, we have an opening. It wanted to come to a complete zero stop, but I pushed the pedal to make sure it didn't waste that great opportunity of an opening there. It's accelerating. I'm not pushing anything now. I just gave it the pedal to give it the go-ahead to go. So you can see it's getting up to 64 miles an hour, and the speed limit is 75. Again, because it's nighttime, I'm going to give it a little bit of slack for it because, you know, it's nighttime, it's harder to see. I can understand why it would want to go slower. I'm going to drop to a 55 mile an hour speed limit. So we'll see if the car adapts to that. It does not appear like it's going to, so I'm going to manually back off and re-engage because I don't want a speeding ticket. So again, the thing with the speed control on version 12, it sometimes goes way too fast and sometimes goes way too slow, and there's really no happy medium. But I think it's actually going to get slowed down by this car in front of us, so that worked out in its favor there. So it should be in the right. Well, actually, I have actually been mistaken. For some reason, that says it needs to go right, but it actually needs to go left. And also, this is a really weird intersection in general. No, that was incorrect. So the way this intersection works is that is a left turn lane to that part of the intersection, but it wanted to, I guess, go that way, which is not the correct way. So, according to the navigation, whoops, it's doing some weird stuff there. It kind of wanted to go on a red light still, so we will re-engage here. It's getting over to the right automatically. Speed limit's 40 here, it's doing 38. I think that's fine. There's not anything really wrong with that. It is making the correct right-hand turn right here. Kind of put itself in a little bit of a pothole, but that's okay. Then now it's gonna need to make a right. Well, actually, it's not really a right. It's just kind of a curve in the road. And then it's need to go left. So it's gonna make an immediate left. It almost was gonna turn into the curb, but it didn't hit the curb, which is good. It's a 30 zone here, but I would not go 30 at this time of day, so, or I guess night. So 20 feels quite appropriate. I wouldn't go any faster than this on this road on the map. So complete stop, and then it's gonna pull out. Should stay on the right side for this vehicle, yes. There is no center line here, so I wasn't sure how well it would handle that here. So it's gonna turn this way to try to get to the pin. Okay. So that's not really the car's fault, it just doesn't have the, okay, so I'm gonna just quickly put something in the nav. So we're gonna go up to, let's just take us to the Tesla Supercharger. Alright, into drive, autopilot, won't engage yet. So we need to go, okay, what's it gonna do here? It should go out this exit, which it can't find. So we're gonna exit the parking lot. Alright, now we engage. It's gonna make a left at this red light here. I'm gonna turn these lights back on for illumination. I feel like it's supposed to be like, there is no turn lane, but it kind of feels like I'm in both, even though there's not either. Should be going green here in a second. Alright, go. I didn't push anything. The car is going on its own. Should put us in the left lane, which is correct. It's going to need, alright, it's getting itself into the right lane for the right turn up here in 0.4 miles. But we're going to make a right at this light here. Perfectly executed. Then we're going to make a left at the stop sign. So we should have the right of way, which the car is barely understanding. There we go. I think it was hesitant because we almost stopped at the exact same time. So I can understand why there's confusion, why the car would be confused. Okay, this guy's just going a little slow, so I'm gonna push the accelerator pedal. But I think that's just something that all Teslas do in general. So we're gonna make a right turn onto here. We are preconditioning the battery. Why is it doing that? I don't feel comfortable letting it make a right on red. I'm going to manually make the right on red, and then I'll re-engage it. I think it probably would have been fine, so I'm not going to count that as a disengagement. I just didn't feel comfortable with the system, but that's just from my novice, like my novicery with FSD, I guess. About here. Seems that one thing I noticed with FSD that I don't entirely like is I wish it would start slowing down for stuff way further back than it actually does. That's okay. So, the car's gonna accelerate. See what I mean about it waiting till kind of last minute to brake? It's a little bit sketchy. So yeah, so braking nicely for that car there. Okay, it took it fairly angled. I guess it might have been like when you're pulling out of the charger, then it kind of scrapes. Okay, it's taking us over there, which is good. There's a Model S here. Okay, now it doesn't know what to do. So then I'm going to tell it to park. Not there, but there. And see what it does. Auto park, in my experience, actually does work very reliably. I haven't really had any issues with auto park. But we'll just let it back itself into the charging space. It didn't really have to go forward, but it did. Perfect. Let me plug it in. Okay, 45% battery, added 13%. A navigation address to the movie theater by the McDonald's that we passed. Now I'm not gonna let it go out that way because it will rip the front bumper off my car, so I'm not gonna let it do that. And also I don't want it to have to go through the light anyway, because that's kind of dumb. So we're gonna just go around and take this exit, sorry. This way. Because it wanted me to go this weird way, which I've never gone before, so I wanted to try that. Anyway. unless there is that BMW behind us. Okay, I know where this is now. Well, is it gonna make a right turn? Or... I would... No, it would have been fine. I should have let it go. I can't even really see right here. It's really difficult. I wouldn't really have my signal on here. Oh. Alright, I'm gonna let it go across. Alright, there's one coming. Alright, we're good. Okay. Stop nicely there. Here, like so. Is it gonna miss the turn? Nope. Made the turn. And then it doesn't know where to go from here, but now I'm going to let it auto park. So I'm just gonna click a random space and click start. So it's aiming for that space. Perfect. Here, which it is. Oh, I think the bump confused it. There we go. It's a little shaky. There we go. So, it is possible to make a right on red here, which it is doing, and I would not do. It is hard to see though. I will cut it some slack there because that take 5 oil change sign is really like blocks your view. Now it won't let me engage. There we go. 4. Okay. It says stop. Make it stop at the stop sign. And then it's gonna go forward. Perfect. And then it's gonna go up to this stop sign. There's the movie theater, literally right there. We literally just made a circle. Is it good? Yes, okay. It was hesitating because it couldn't really see, but it can see now. Ooh, bump in the road. I think is what that sound is. Because it wasn't making that sound before. Okay. And it is slowing down for it. So it is making the curve. What is it doing? Got a little bit shaky there. Kind of didn't know what to do. Okay, train tracks. I think, as far as I can tell, the only signs it can really read are speed limit, stop sign, and yield signs. It might be able to see no right turn on red, but I haven't had a chance to verify that, so I'm not sure. Someone in the comments can tell me if it does or doesn't. I would not do that. Damn it. Oh, I should have just went. Car, again, that's me being a chicken. I'm just gonna do this. There we go. It would have been honestly fine. I just kind of panicked for nothing because I didn't see that car. FSD that I'm impressed with, and there's a lot of it where it's like I think it would have done just fine. now, so that was an area that I've never been on. So, yeah, I just wasn't fully ready to assume that it was making the right choice. But looking back at it, I think it was. So, I'm going to say that was my fault, not the car's fault. Will this guy get over for me? No. But I'm just going to push the gas, get out of the way. Car's going to get over for this trailer. It was braking there. I pushed the gas so it wouldn't brake as much. It is wiping the window because it is vaguely sprinkling. Ready to take over in case it doesn't slow down enough. I would have started to slow down by now. Okay, it is going way... actually, it might have been okay, but look at how fast we're going into this. We were going way too quick for my liking, anyway. Okay, it's creeping up to the yield sign. Why do you have your signal on? Okay. There's an opening here. I don't know if the car would have gone or not, but I just pushed the gas pedal. And it's off the road! Okay, it's fine. It is a blind hill, so... And now it thinks it's a 25 zone here. It's not. It's a 70. I don't... It's always on this one road specifically. None of the other roads around me do this, which sucks because this is the road that I live on, so you kind of experience it very often. There's the 70 sign. Still thinks it's 25. Now, granted, I would not do 70 on the corners that we're about to go on, but on the straights, I would do 70 in the daylight. It's just going to get confused, but I don't want to confuse this F250 behind me, so I'm going to turn on my signal and use some regen and maybe a tiny bit of brakes. And yeah, so what if we can do it here? Oh, 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 oh. It's stuck. I'm gonna push the pedal. Oh, it's actually doing something. I wasn't expecting it to. Oh, oh. It doesn't like this driveway at all. If I keep pushing the pedal, it's doing it. Kind of very skittish about it. It doesn't want to, clearly. I think now right here it's gonna get confused. It doesn't know where it's at. You can see the lane lines in the. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, 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 oh. Where are you going? Oh my god. It's taking me back into the woods. What is it doing? I'm pushing the gas, by the way, so it's not the car really doing it. What? Okay, I'm going to... that's surprising. It says there's a road back there. Let's see if I can turn it back on. Okay, it is detecting stuff. So I'm not touching anything right now. I'm touching the gas or the brake. Oh, okay. Pedal again? I'm not sure why, because it can really see... Ooh, that felt sketchy. It can see the driveway. Right here. Oh, see, yeah, you can see it. It sees the curve. It just... I guess because there's no navigation address, so it doesn't really know where to go, really? Well, what if I put on my right turn signal? Will it go right, or... Okay, it's... Oh. Okay, it pretty much chose neither. Huh. Be attentive. Oh. And now I'm not on the gas anymore, it's just rolling. Oh. Okay, it's going this way. Obviously. And then, is it gonna... It's struggling to see the curve. It's kind of seeing it. Okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah, but FSD version 12.5.4.2, which I believe is the latest version of FSD for people on Hardware 3. Works pretty well. Again, issues with me being a chicken and not letting it do it. But then there was also some issues where I think it would have caused a problem. Speed control is whack. And the navigation is kind of weird. And auto park is fantastic. But overall, it's a pretty cool piece of technology. Anyway, thank you guys for watching this video. See y'all in the next one. Bye.